The phone call she was never meant to hear changed everything. One single, overheard sentence was enough to shatter the foundation of my entire world, revealing a secret I never imagined my own mother was capable of keeping. My mother, Clara, had always been my anchor. After my father passed away when I was just a toddler, it was just the two of us against the world. She worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs to keep a roof over our heads. Yet she never missed a school play or a parent-teacher conference. Her love was a fortress, a constant and unshakable force in my life. We were more than mother and daughter. We were best friends, confidants, a team. I told her everything, and I believed she did the same. Our bond was, I thought, unbreakable, built on a lifetime of shared laughter, tears, and absolute trust. That was my truth, the only reality I had ever known. The first crack in that reality appeared subtly. It started with hushed phone calls she would take in the other room, her voice dropping to a whisper the moment I entered. Then came the unexplained absences, short trips she claimed were for work seminars, but she'd return looking more exhausted and emotionally drained than refreshed. When I asked questions, her answers became vague, her eyes darting away from mine. I tried to dismiss my growing unease as paranoia. My mother was a private person, I told myself. She was stressed, but a cold knot of dread was tightening in my stomach, a premonition that something was fundamentally wrong. The warmth that had always defined our home was slowly being replaced by a chilling distance, a silence filled with unspoken words. The breaking point came on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. I'd come home from college for the weekend, expecting our usual routine of movie marathons and takeout. But the house was empty. A note on the counter simply said, "Back soon. Honey, love, Mom." Hours ticked by, and my calls went straight to voicemail. Panic began to set in. As darkness fell, I started searching her room for any clue, a ticket, a receipt, anything. That's when I found it, tucked away in the back of her closet, a small, worn leather box. Inside was a collection of faded photographs of a man I didn't recognize, holding a baby. There were also letters, dozens of them, tied with a ribbon. My hands trembled as I read the first one. My mother's familiar handwriting detailing a life I knew nothing about, a life before my father, a life with another man, and another child. Just as I was trying to process the impossible, her car pulled into the driveway. I hid the box, my heart pounding against my ribs like a trapped bird. She came inside, looking pale and weary. A few minutes later, her phone rang. She answered, thinking I was still upstairs. I stood frozen in the hallway as I heard her say the words that would haunt me forever. "I'm so sorry, Daniel," she whispered, her voice thick with unshed tears. "The doctors did everything they could. Our son, he's gone." The world tilted on its axis. Daniel, our son. The pieces clicked into place with horrifying clarity. The secret trips, the exhaustion, the letters. They weren't to a conference. They were to a hospital. For years, my mother had been living a double life, caring for a sick child, my half-brother, a boy whose existence she had hidden from me completely. The man in the photos was his father. My entire life, the narrative she had so carefully crafted for me, was a lie. In the shattering silence that followed, I stepped out of the shadows. The phone clattered from her hand as she saw the look on my face, a mixture of betrayal and raw, uncomprehending pain. There were no more secrets left to hide. The truth, in all its devastating complexity, was finally out. She hadn't kept her other son a secret to hurt me, but to protect me. After his father left her, she met my dad, and she was terrified that revealing her past would make him leave, too. After he died, the secret became a wall she didn't know how to tear down, a burden she carried alone for over 20 years. In that moment, watching her crumble, my anger dissolved into a profound aching sorrow for her, for the brother I never knew, and for the years we'd lost to a secret born from fear and a mother's desperate love. Our relationship would never be the same, but it wasn't destroyed. It was reborn, rebuilt from the rubble of a painful truth, and in a strange way, it became stronger, bonded not by a perfect story, but by a shared, imperfect humanity. Hope you have subscribed. If not, subscribe now for more interesting stories. Thanks.